Hello everyone, this is Aaron Pitts from ATF Gaming and welcome back to NASCAR Heat 3. Today we are going to kick off our second full season of the Extreme Dirt Tour with the limitations that I discussed last episode, and we will most likely also get the truck race in. I believe that's at Atlanta? Not positive, but looking forward to getting back into the swing of things. Dirt Tour, remember, we are going to try to lock ourselves into the playoffs with a win, and then we will be simming the rest of the regular season to save some time, and then we will do the playoffs and hopefully win our second championship. And Truck Series, obviously, we will do full season. But without further ado, I'm pretty sure we got everything set here. Yep. For the dirt track or the short track car at Charlotte, so let's head off to the track. Alright, here we are starting our qualifying lap. It has been a very long time since I've raced a dirt car in this game, so I'm going to be a bit rusty here. But let's see where we qualify. 8th place, alright. I will definitely take that. I might end up upgrading our car to the 100% for when we start simming the races, but for now we'll leave it where it is. But 8th place starting off on the outside, not thrilled about that. Correction, we are going to start 7th because somebody failed inspection, so that helps. But let's start the race. Mountain Dew 100. Let's see who ended up failing inspection. Todd Laguerre qualified first. Hugh Ackerman starting at the back, so a rough day for one of our championship rivals last season and presumably this season as well.
Be smooth out here. Have a good day. Be ready here.
But let's get off to a good start here. Green flag is out. Dirt season 2 is underway.
Lane 3. Got one outside now.
Already getting into Michelle Baker Dillon.
All right, clear outside.
Already up to 3rd.
Clear all around.
Love to win this stage if possible. Playoff points is going to be an issue if we start simming the races, so I might have to keep that in mind as we go forward. Didn't really consider that. If we could get maximum playoff points here, that'd be great. But of course, freaking Todd Laguerre's not agreeing with those plans. So we're not going to get a stage win here. But we'll get second, so some good points there. Hopefully we can get a good launch and get stage 2. No pitting, obviously. I do like this car. The scheme's growing on me a bit. I didn't like it at first, but then Bragger said he liked it.
Be ready.
It's growing on me. It's growing on me.
Couple more turns.
Alright.
2 to go.
Took the lead right off the restart there. Let's try to pull away a bit. Laguerre is fast, so he did pull away from us a bit in stage 1, so we're going to have to protect, but white flag is already out in stage 2, nice and short. Alright, we are going to win stage 2, so that is a playoff point. Excellent. And that'll set us off well for possibly winning this race. Do not pit. Now that I'm thinking about it, I might end up running some select races off camera
Drive safe. Be
just to
smart.
try to
Good
get
day.
some
Be
playoff
ready
points accumulated, because that is something I really didn't account for when I thought about the strategy.
here. All right, clear outside.
So we'll have to keep that in mind. Of course, our AI driver could theoretically get some stage points, but I have my suspicions on that. Oh, I overdrove the corner.
5 laps
Alright,
to
5 laps to go. Hopefully we can maintain again. Laguerre is pretty fast, so we got to keep an eye on him. But Elliot Henderson just plowed in the 2nd place, so maybe he's a little bit faster. But we are pulling out to a decent lead here.
That was a
3 laps to go. But yeah, I am excited to get back into the swing of this. Even as the channel might be going on a bit of a slowdown as we reach the end of the channel, I do hope that I'm still able to complete this game all the way through, win all the championships. But if not, maybe on a live stream or something, who knows? Never know. But we are pulling away now. Michelle Baker Dillon's in second. So it must have been a altercation back there, but we got 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. We are seeing lap cars, but not going to get there. But we start off the season with a win, surprisingly enough.
First place, baby. Nice job.
And we'll get a burnout in our new scheme here. We can get a view of the scheme here. Alright. Let's see what we got. It was a pretty straightforward race, so don't think replays are there. Actually, I'm not even going to bother. Alright, so we finished first. We did win stage 2. Did not win stage 1. The Gare won that, but finished 5th. So I think we're going to end up with the points lead here. But another decent payday. That's really what this dirt series is all about, getting some extra money. Because we are definitely going to be in need of that to get the truck to a competitive state quickly. But we are leading the points with 6 playoff points as well. So that is excellent. Here we are in victory lane. We won the Mountain Dew 100. That's another win for the Happy Dog in spirit, of course. Let's get out of the car here and celebrate before we call it a day here in Charlotte. There we are, and let's head back to the menu. Alright, decent payday for a dirt race. That's really what this is going to be all about, like I said. Nice win. Thank you, Ryan. We're already good friends. We have it all. Thank you, Michelle Baker Dillon. Much appreciated. Amazing win. We're already completely friends there. So now we got a truck race at Atlanta. But we do need to do some stuff with our money here. I do want to upgrade our employee. We can't even do that, can we? We got to improve our equipment first. So we're going to have to do all of that first. So now that can go up to 80. Now we can upgrade our employees a bit. We already have 2 engine people. So I'm going to focus on the aero and the suspension people. We're going to get those up to 7s. Because the engine's already going to be maxed out because we're going to have 2 people on it. One the week before, one the week now. Next in line is purchasing another chassis. Lots of speedway races, so we're probably going to want another speedway chassis. But we're going to get the short track chassis next. And then we can hire some more employees now that I think about it. So I didn't really consider that. Mark Finnegan, already at an 11 in the aero. You're hired, ma'am. You are hired. We can do one more. We will get Lauren English. You know, I'm now regretting hiring Mark because he's our only male in the group. So he's one lucky guy. But yeah, that definitely sets us up well. Can I improve this another level? Okay, I can, so we're going to do that. So that is excellent. That sets us up pretty darn well, actually. So Speedway. We will get Melissa there, Mark there, and Millie there. And then I guess we can start prepping the short track car. Alina there, Midge, and Lauren. So we'll start prepping that. Really getting another speedway car is good. be the most important thing to do next week. But if we do that, we would be incredibly low on funds. Actually, we can't even do it, so I'm glad I didn't even think about that. So, when we go to Martinsville, we're going to be in really good shape there. But let's head off to the race at Atlanta, the Active Pest Control 200. Alright, here we are, starting our lap at Atlanta for qualifying here. I did loosen up the truck a bit more from what we had it for our hot seat race. We'll see if that helps. Hopefully we get enough in the upgrade department to where we might be able to have a decent finish after all. I just hit the wall there, so screw this qualifying effort. But hopefully we can still have a decent finish. This is completely flat out, so not much more we could get out of speed. But let's see where we qualify here. 29th. Yep, that's about where we expected. About where we expected, honestly. Austin Hill qualifying second. Good for him. But I do like where that setup is, so let's just head to the race and see if we can pick up a few spots. Active Pest Control 200 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Harrison Burton has been dominant all weekend. Grant Infinger qualified on the pole. Matt Crafton starting at the back for failing the optical standing station. Interesting. Alright, so we do move up a spot, I would assume, from that.
Alright, you're coming to the green. Alright, be ready. Green, green, green.
I really would like to get to the bottom as soon as possible, which I do right there. Beautiful. Falling in behind Joe Nemechek.
Car high, careful now. Easy.
Getting up to speed is definitely going to be the hardest part of the equation here.
Hold your line.
And I got on the outside too, and they're gone. They're gone. Let's get up to speed, and then we can start working with these guys. Crafton is obviously going to be a man on a mission,
Got one
but
down low now. Got one down low. He's inside. Clear all around.
alright, I guess we'll just power around the outside of everybody then. Because it's going to be a while before I think we can get back to the bottom, so we might as well make it work if it does.
Hold your line. Stay up high. Stay high. Alright, careful now. Still there.
We are pretty much flat out, so
Don't move. Stay high.
I'm not really sure how this outside lane is working.
All clear.
Oh, get to the bottom, get to the bottom. Alright. That was Josh Rayom. I believe that is a DLC scheme that we got from the October DLC pack
Still there.
for Josh Rayom. Interesting selection of DLC there. You're underneath Bailey Curry, who had a really good run at Daytona. But we're moving up a little bit. We got 2 laps to go on the stage, so keep an eye on starting on the inside for stage 2 if possible. Also a possibility of some strategy, as always.
Still there.
But we're moving up through the pack very nicely. I was hoping to get under. Oh, that's the apron. That's the apron. That's the apron. That's the apron. That's
Nice
the
drive at that
apron.
stage. No points. Good job.
Got a little overly ambitious there. Well, we're definitely going to have to pit now for repairs, unfortunately. Well, let's make some changes to the car as well. We'll see if that puts us on any possible strategy footing going forward. Timothy Peters also had the same idea.
Be ready.
But that was an unfortunate end to a good stage in my book. But now we got to make up all those positions again. But we were moving forward pretty quickly, so I definitely think it's possible. Definitely think it's possible. Once we get up to speed, we'll definitely make a run on these guys. Just got to get there first. So here we are.
Hang tight there, driver. Hold this line here.
Ron Peters, we got 3 wide action up front. I really don't know if I want to try to test it 3 wide, but we're going to give it a shot just to see what happens. Better to learn now than later. And it doesn't really work as well as the second lane, so we'll keep that in mind.
There's on your inside. It's inside.
Just gonna have to follow Austin Lane South here, unfortunately.
Still there.
Don't mess with Texas, indeed. Not
Still
quite
there.
clear of Bailey Curry, unfortunately.
Couple more turns.
But I will be going into turn 1.
Low lane
2
clear
laps
here.
to go on the
Low lane
stage.
clear.
Let's try to not wreck at the end of the stage this time. Gave Austin Lane South a shove underneath Jordan Anderson. We'll try to follow suit here. Get a bit of a draft. Underneath Jordan
You just stay on
Anderson.
the bottom right here. All right, careful now. Still there.
And then switch to the high lane. Try to get around Austin Lane South here. We're about where we were before the accident in stage 1. Rayom and Mosley is who we were fighting with.
All clear. All clear.
Oh, Rayom tried to move Mosley there. Very similar to what I attempted to do at the end of stage 1. So very interesting. Try to get some drafting off of Tanner Thorson here. If I can get ahead of Clay Greenfield, that would put us on the inside lane.
No points that stage.
Nope.
Plenty of racing left.
Outside lane it is, but I have to suspect that some pitting will be happening. Yeah, so that really doesn't matter. Oh. Oh. Johnny Sauter also stayed out, which I find interesting.
Be smart. Keep your
But
head on straight.
we are good on fuel, which is not what I was expecting.
Inside,
We also
inside.
do have a slight barrier of slow cars in Tanner Thorson and Timothy Peters, but our issue is going to be our ridiculously slow starts. So
Inside.
we're going to definitely have some issues there. And we get shoved 3 wide. And we're already pretty much outside the top 10. There we go to 11th. All right. Now, oh, Corbin Forrester, what was that?
Inside, inside, inside. Got one down low now. Got one down low. He's inside. Inside, inside, inside.
And now we're back to where we were beforehand because of freaking Corbin Forrester. Oh, okay. All right, Corbin. Know where I stand now. I was on the outside. Not going to give you any issues, but then you didn't go all the way to the bottom. Matt Crafton's still back here, which is very interesting.
Still there.
Give Bailey Curry a shot here. Try to make up some spots. Would love to get to 25th and complete our sponsorship
Stay on the
objective.
bottom here for me. Careful. Still there. 5 to go.
Or
You
our
got this.
incentive contract, or whatever it is.
Easy.
Got underneath Curry there. Beautiful. Now we got Mosley. How many laps we got left? We got 4 laps left on the line, so we might be able to get a top 20 yet.
Careful now. Still there.
Definitely possible.
Clear all around.
Told them to go underneath, but they hugged the bottom pretty
Stay
well.
high, stay high. Careful. Still
Looks
there.
like Timothy Peters had just about as much luck as we did on that start up front.
All right, careful now. Still there.
Yeah, our car just is slow as frick getting off the line. So I don't know what to do about that, really. I guess just improve the engine, but really, really slow. Oh, we got somebody blowing up front.
Bottom
Oh, hi,
lane
Corbin.
clear. Bottom lane is clear.
Who's that blowing up? That looks like Tanner Thorson is blowing up, and that gave us a ton of
There's a
spots.
good wheel here. Don't move.
Can't believe a caution is not thrown for that.
Inside. Inside. Inside.
Thorson wanted the cars to skate out on that stop too, so very interesting.
Yellow flag.
There's the caution for Tanner Thorson. Took long enough. That is going to put us into overtime, which is a bit scary on the fuel, if I'm being honest. Also, the fact that we have to deal with a restart doesn't help either.
Be ready here.
There's Thorson just
Hammer down, man.
smoking on the infield.
Hold your line.
Been a long time since I've seen that in this game.
All right, we need 2 more good laps from
Actually, that might be the first time I've seen it in this game. Alright. Let's try to minimize our losses here. Freaking, that wasn't really his fault, so I can't blame him. Oh, God, get up to speed, car! Why are you so freaking slow? There goes all the positions that we got.
Car there's on your inside. Inside.
Oh my God, why is this car so slow? We're fine. We're showing us objective position.
Alright, let's go.
White flag without, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Might be able to get a top 20 yet. She had to lift off the throttle a bit there because I had such a big draft. Try to get around him. Oh, frickin' Joe's gonna block me. Dang it, front row Joe. Disappointing me yet again. 22nd. Dang it.
We had a better car than that today.
Dang it. Oh, that was disappointing. Oh, let's get a good thumbnail of us up front before all the chaos happened. Yep, there we are up front. What a lovely time that was. We have our incident with Court. Well, there's where I got bumped off 3 wide, and that was pretty much the end of it. But where is Corbin Forrester incident here? He's coming up on the inside. There it is. Yeah, it's not really entirely his fault, but he was not hugging the bottom. Anyway, moving on. 22nd. Could have been better, could have been worse. Hopefully it's still a decent payday, even though not a great finish. Actually, that's a pretty crappy payday. That's worse than our Dirt Series payday. But, we dropped to 15th in points, that's to be expected. But let's head back to the menu and see where we are going next. Alright, another 15 fans out of that. We do complete our incentive contract as well. You know, I don't recall getting into any issues with you, so we'll compliment. Same thing with you, Wendell. We'll apologize. Definitely you, Dalton Sargent. I do apologize for that. And Maya Snyder as well will apologize. So, definitely on the apology front there. We were just slow as frick on restarts, and that didn't help our situation. We got another doubleheader coming up next. Probably we'll do the dirt race off screen. Because I do want to try to accumulate some playoff points as well. Or maybe I'll just sim it. Who knows. But that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more content from ATF Gaming, be sure to hit that red subscribe button. It really means a lot to me. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye.